welcome to another episode of The Platform. Super fun to catch up with Kristna Saikia. She's an actress from India over in Los Angeles. She's got a lot going on, super cool lady, and it was fun to chat with her. All right, Kristna, it's nice to have you on the show. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me with you. I'm so glad to be part of the show.
Well, I've seen your Facebook, and there's so many things that you're listed as doing, like the things that you've been up to in your life. So tell us a little bit about you.
There are so many things going on in my life, being an actress and now co-producing, producing, as well as my company, which is in Los Angeles as well as in India too. I'm going ahead with the global distribution also. And on the film part, I'm doing like 2 films right now. One film is called The Solomon Case, and which we will be shooting in India. And another Netflix series, which I'm already shooting. I think you have seen a lot of pictures I have sent you a little bit. And that we will be shooting more episodes in Europe.
Okay.
And yes, Europe. And another film I'm co-producing called Kali Sutra, which we will be shooting again in Europe, Thailand and Cambodia. That's going on right now. And apart from that, I'm writing 2 films of mine, which I'll be producing, which is in process right now. And the good news is I'm very soon going to publish my book also. And it'll be published by a publishing house called Notion Press. It will be published worldwide. People will be able to see it, get it. I mean, in Amazon and Flipkart, everywhere. We'll try our best to put wherever it can be.
Wow. Well, look, I think I've got to cut you off. I've got to cut you off because I want to do a show about stories. Like, tell us about you. Where did you grow up?
Where did I grow up? I grew up in east of India and different parts of India actually, because I was having my education in different places of northeast of India. That's called Assam. And then I came to Mumbai. I did my diploma course and higher studies in metaphysics. And part of my life was in different places. Actually, it was not always in east of India, but it was in north of India. And then it came to west of India. And from there, I continued my journey into film and television. I guess it started very early from 11th standard, I faced my camera, the first camera, and my studies and the film, the culture and the fraternity and the whole atmosphere where I was grown up. It all started from home because my dad invested money to launch me in front of the camera. That's how the growing happened in the midst of, you can say with art, films, TV series, and my studies. So it was a mixture of all, as well as I was very much involved in athletics and sports too.
Wow. So when you're growing up in India, I mean, we see over here in Australia a lot of stuff about Bollywood and the movies with the dancing and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Did you go see that with your girlfriends and just think one day I want to be in Bollywood films?
Not necessarily girlfriends. I have gone with men equally.
Oh.
The first guy who came to my life when I was in nursery, my mom gave me a guy, so from today he is your friend.
Wow.
So I come from such a liberated family actually. It never happened that I would become an actress. I wanted to be an astronaut, So I used to do a lot of sky gazing, and I spent a lot of time in planetarium during the breaks, college, during my college days. But I used to do a lot of plays, and somewhere naturally I was very drawn to artistic field, and I knew that I can I can dance, and I used to write my plays. And one fine day, the hostel where I was in 6th standard, I guess, the superintendent of that hostel told me before I go to sleep that, Christina, I think you can act. You should be an actress. And that is the point where that moment, things change in my life. So I just felt that's what my soul calling is. And whenever I'm on the stage, I gather attention. Maybe I get that spotlight from that small age.
Right.
And I went and told my mom that I want to be an actress. And she said, like, are you sure what you want to do? Because once you decide what you want to do, it's no looking back. And I said yes, like, then she said, okay, we'll support you. That's how my journey started. It has been a process, the entire evolution, till date right now. So of course it started with from there I started, like, doing theaters, play, then TV happened, film happened, radio happened, then writing happened. Now production is happening. So I'm quite excited by the whole process, whatever is happening in my life.
Well, one of the great clips that I saw on your YouTube page is like a horror film that you're in, where you look in the mirror and it turns into like a crazy face. What was it like doing scenes like that? Because that's actually, you were great in that. So what's it like doing scenes like that and films like that?
See, being an actress, I'm very flexible, doing all kind of role. If I feel convinced that it has something where I can express myself, something uniquely. And the best part about that project was that, it had a lot of CGI work. And it was a 3D film. And I had a very strict director. Like, uh, lot of directors they give a liberty to the artist sometimes, to act. But my director never gave me any liberty in that project. He
Right.
exactly knew how I have to move, how I have to walk. And it was very interesting technically also, because it was different. I had to do the entire scene whole night repeatedly for technical reasons. But as an actress, I'm very open to all kind of work. Just depends if the journey of the character, I like it and I can relate to it, and it's something very challenging, and why not? My energies are very flexible and open to it.
The Assamese girl Kristna Saikia is making global waves with her no-holds intimate lovemaking scene with Charlene Chopra in Kama Sutra 3D and creating ripples all over. In an interview, she said, "The moment I saw Charlene Chopra, there was an instant chemistry, and we surrendered to each other, and the 45 seconds intimate lovemaking scene between us stretched to 45 minutes. Every moment was beautiful, free-flowing, orgasmic process. The intimate scene with Charlene Chopra has enough justification in the overall screenplay of the film," she said. They have shot a bisexual or lesbian lovemaking scene, which is quite bold as both the ladies are almost naked and making out. The scene has been aesthetically shot and is set to both the actors' senses.
Now, the Kama Sutra film clip that's on your page as well, I must say I enjoyed
3D.
I enjoyed that one.
I got name.
I actually enjoyed watching that one. So, did that get you in trouble in India? Was that film banned or something?
No, it was never. We had a problem, of course, in the censorship. What happened is, in other part of the world, we didn't have that issue, okay? So, but that issue was solved between the producer and the censor members, and the clean sheet was given. Now the film has gone into post-production after a long time. It was held due to many reasons. Now, because the film has a lot of CGI work there, and it's actually a fantasy work. A lot of people think, oh, Kama Sutra 3D, it is a lot of sexual scenes. Actually not. It's a very warrior-oriented film. And if we remove the sexual part about it, like, certain part, it's not even there so much. It's just that the journey of the characters are that way made,
Right.
It's a story of five warriors, basically. And if we remove those scenes where the intimate scenes are there, trust me, even children are going to like it. It has so much of fantasy element, and a lot of magical elements are there. So there was an issue, but not now. It has been all sorted out, and we are looking forward for the release of the film globally.
Well, another clip that I saw was you doing tarot card readings or psychic
Yeah.
readings, and how did this come to be? Tell us about that.
Okay, I'm a metaphysician and I have an honorary doctorate for that. And apart from being in the showbiz business, being an actress, model, or writer, or whatever work I do in the showbiz business, I have another identity as a healer too. I was born as a psychic and a clairvoyant since my childhood, so I could relate or see the entire universe, or whatever I can see through my physical eyes as well as not non-physical eyes, energetically. So I could connect with the angels, I could connect the spirit world, people who have left this planet. I could connect them and they could connect me. This is something I was gifted with. So tarot card reading, yeah, I'm a tarot card reader, but I have been professionally trained and I have been practicing as a metaphysician since 2008. So into tarot card reading, I'm a Reiki grandmaster also, then crystal healing, past life regression healing, and I also teach meditation, Wicca, occult science, and everything related to metaphysics. And because I can relate to it, and teaching has been a very interesting part. I'm very passionate about it. So it becomes very easy for me to look through people's energetic field, so while teaching also where there are blockages or how they can manifest their desires and goals. And yeah, being a tarot card reader, it just expands that part. It just gives an elaborate detailing about a lot of things which is connected to the person, about the person's past, present, and future energies.
You might have some secrets, some kind of, revelation might happen. It can be pleasant and unpleasant also. But remember one thing, there is nothing which is unpleasant, because everything which comes to your life, it just, it happens for your own growth or evolution. So never take things, even if it seems very unpleasant, you need not be very uncomfortable. You just need to be very relaxed in the process of life, be detached, and you see how it reveals itself.
So how do you find it? Because you're in LA at the moment, and LA is a town where everyone's kind of scrambling walls and climbing over people to chase entertainment dreams. How do you find the energy in LA?
For me, I feel very connected to the energy here. And it's relative. I can relate to it. I think the energy is relating to me, and till now having a very good experience about it. And the best part about what I noticed since I came here is people are welcoming me very nicely. It has not been a difficult process for me wherever I'm going, and I'm accepted. So that's the best part about it. I think it is karmically is also connected. You will end up in some places where your soul needs that energy, and probably those people needs you. So I feel there is a synergy to it.
Have you noticed one thing? Whenever we close our eyes for some time, we connect with our inner silence, we connect with our inner power. God has created us and engineered us in such a best way. The same thing you need to do with yourself. Connect with yourself. And how to do that? With silence. And the route to that silence is through your breath.
Cool. Well, I know you shot a film out here in Australia. So what's your favourite thing about Australia?
Oh, Australia! I'd love to go again. All the I love the stargazing. My God, the sky looks so near in Australia, and I love Australia. It's so beautiful. We are looking forward to shoot Tantric again by end of the year. And I'm doing another project also, which they want to shoot anytime, like La Bella Exotica with Kristna Saikia. That's a project coming up where I'm going to do a live show, like, into tarot reading, healing, or whatever to people globally. And the project has already started. That program is called Love Bask. It is more digital, actually. So because of my traveling and, all the schedules, I'm not able to go live to people. But very soon, through your program, I'm putting this information. Through Love Bask, I'm going to be all over Australia, but also across the globe very soon.
Very cool. Well, I love doing a show, obviously about stories, but asking people if they can live the ultimate dream, what it would be. So what's the ultimate dream for you, if you can live it?
Ultimate dream is to reach out to more and more people across the globe and leave back the legacy with all my teachings, my artwork, after I exit from this planet too. So all my energies should leave back. I don't want to die. I want to be immortal. So that would be really nice if I can create a legacy and more people out there, where I can leave behind all the informations I've gained, the knowledge and the wisdom. That would be really nice. And I would appreciate myself from the spirit world. Seeing myself alive still in people's mind and heart,
Very cool. So how can people, our viewers, find you online? Do you have like a website and everything they can check out?
Yes, I have a website. I'm all over. I'm very active in social media. So anything which I put in Facebook, it goes immediately in 24 hours in Google. You can check me anywhere, actually. Like, people can get information about it in Google, YouTube, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere I am.
Wow. Well, you know what? Great to film a quick chat with you over in LA, and wish you all the best with everything.
Oh, thank you so much. But I'm looking forward to see you also in LA soon, and you are doing really great work. I am seeing that most of the time. I see your projects, whatever you upload it, and I really wish you all the best for that.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so there you go. Super fun to have her on the show. It's awesome being able to make a show for people all around the world. Really, anything is possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.